My name is Elexis and I will be giving a speech on how to bowl. First, the lane itself is 60 feet long from the foul line to the head pin, and then it's 42 inches wide across. There are gutters on the side of the lane, which is basically like an open ditch kind of, where the ball can drop into, and the ball drops on the side of the pins to go straight to the back. The approach is 15 feet long, ending at the foul line. So from past the ball return to the foul line is considered the approach. The pins are arranged in 4 rows. The first row has 1, the second row has 2, the third row has 3, and the fourth row has 4. They're numbered from 1 to 10. The ball, for regulation purposes, has to be 27 inches in circumference, and the ball must weigh 10 to 16 pounds. There are no street shoes allowed on the approach or whenever you're bowling at all, because it could damage the lanes. So bowlers have to buy a pair of bowling shoes, which is an unmatched pair. And if you're a right-handed bowler, on your left foot, there's like a slippery sole made out of hard leather or vinyl. And on the right shoe, it's a rubber sole, almost like a regular shoe. When you start the game, there are 10 frames, and each frame is worth 10 points. So if you knock all the pins down, it's a strike. If you knock some of the pins down and then you pick up the rest, that would be considered a spare. If you miss the rest of those pins that are left, it would be considered an open frame. The foul line is right before the wood before the lane, pretty much. And if you go over this line during the delivery of a ball, it would be still considered a shot, but you wouldn't get any points for it. And if it happens to go in the gutter and bounce out and knock over any other pins, it still wouldn't count and they'd be respotted. The scoring in an open frame, it would be credit for the pins that are knocked down. And for a spare, a slash would be recorded because you picked said pins that you had left up. And then a strike, like I said earlier, is when you knock all 10 pins down, but you get 10 points plus the number of pins knocked down. So knock down 10 pins, you get an extra 10 points, which would make it 20. A perfect score for bowling would be a 300, which is 12 strikes and a total of 120 pins. There is lane etiquette. You have to be aware of the people that you're standing next to. If one bowler is up, you want to stay behind them at all times. Again, no street shoes. You want to play fair. Try not to cuss and swear as much as possible. And you want to wait for the bowler to your right to bowl first. You want to stay in your own lane always. Use your own ball unless one of your friends or someone else tells you that you can try out their ball to see a weight or how the finger holes are fitted. Always be ready to when it is your turn. Yes, that would be it. Thank you.